call my mama.
Stop.
Bro, Coco, you're not even stronger than me, but you pussy as fuck. You're pussy.
Trying not to
Pussy as fuck. He pussy as fuck. Yep. You destroy all the stuff. Get the fuck off me. You're not following directions. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, well.
Wow.
Come on.
On November 7th, 2024, at a high school in the Velucia district, an 18-year-old female student was arrested after resisting the police and causing trouble on campus. Let's see how the whole thing unfolded.
Let's go. Then you can come back and do whatever you have to do.
So what am I going down here for?
They're going to tell you. That's a great decision.
What am I going down here for?
That's a great decision.
Salute squad and welcome back to the channel. Today's video come from the Mapped Cops channel. So if you would like to watch the video without my commentary, you can go on over there and watch the video for yourself. You know, because most of y'all want to watch the video to criticize the young lady. But we over here, we gonna watch the video so we could determine where the mother went wrong in raising this young lady, because she did not learn this behavior in school. She brought this behavior to school. So for those that want to come over here and face the reality of situations, let's do what we do, y'all. Let's be nosy. For the rest of y'all, take your ass on over there to Mapped Cops channel.
All right, y'all. Oops, sorry. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not. You keep with me. What am I going down here for?
He's
For what? For what? Okay, for what? For what? You don't have to.
We will talk about it with you.
Okay, for what?
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh.
Off me, Coco. I don't give a f. You know that.
All right. Well,
Okay.
come on, let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's just go.
For what?
Where are you trying to get to?
For what? For what? What am I going for?
They're going to tell you
For what? For what?
They're
Since you want to
gonna
whisper in your headphones, what? What am I going down here for? What am I going down here for? What am I going to the office
Why
for?
are you getting his face?
Because he called me every day. He just did this yesterday. Yes, yes. You are too. You are too. Y'all y'all some.
Go.
Okay, I'm going. I'm going.
Good.
I'm going. You did, don't you? Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. What y'all finna do?
Well,
Y'all getting arrested. You do that.
Now, with all due respect, this video should have been named the world's most disrespectful teenager. You know what I mean? But not the video where, because she was going back and forth with her moms, that made her disrespectful. Because that's the person who raised her. That's the person who's responsible for raising that. So if anybody should get the disrespect, it should be the moms. But in this woman's case, she's disrespectful to everybody else. Everybody outside of her moms. And I bet you she act just like her moms. If her moms pull up right now, I bet you her moms is pulling up, fronting, and acting just like this. These kids get treated a certain way inside that home, and then they come outside that home and they reenact how they were treated inside that home on other people. So, all right, let's not make it rocket science. It's simple as that.
All three of you. Yeah.
okay.
I know you do that.
Okay.
Okay.
We appreciate you complying. Thank you. Okay. Oh, man, that hurts me. That hurts me so much. Oh, man. That hurts my feelings.
I know that shit comes from especially borders. Especially if you don't want to tell nobody, keep that as can't have a border.
You're right.
Call my mom when y'all call her.
Okay.
Want to fuck me every day. And let's got school. Let's got dropped off.
Let's talk.
You already, as soon as he seen you, start whispering the motherfucking headphones. Hey, you're not mad. I am. So you don't feel how I feel.
Okay, we'll come talk about it.
Okay. Hello? Hello? Okay, as soon as I get to school, the man's put around. Here you go. Going off. I'm like, I'm going to take my picture. He's like, no, you're not doing that. So I get in the room, take my picture. He called the police, everybody. Because I'm trying to go in the office, take my picture. I'm like, you talking about go to the office? I'm like, for what? He like, I can't tell you. We don't have to give you a reason. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to take a picture. Like, what? And they mad. Like, they don't get in the office. I'm like, I still don't have a reason. Why am I here?
If you
Why?
let us talk, we'll
Because
tell
I'm
you.
going to take my pictures? For what? Okay, why?
You want to talk?
No, I've been wanting to talk to you in the hallway.
Go in that room and we'll
No.
tell you why.
So we just sitting in silence. Can I go take my pictures? Y'all just stay here.
You're not taking the pictures.
Well,
He told you that.
I'm not taking my pictures, I guess.
Do you want to search her back? She smells.
Yeah, can my mama talk to one of y'all?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's do that. Hello.
We can't hear her. I can't hear her. What?
She said she want to talk to one of y'all.
Okay, we'll call her from the office because I can't hear her at all.
How can you not hear her? I can hear her.
I can't hear
You
her.
can hear her
at
perfectly.
all.
It's on speaker.
I can't. So she wants.
So you don't hear her saying, "Hi, sir. How are you?" I hear.
Now, do you see the way? Do you see this, right? Do you see this? Had that, yo, bro. I'm from the era where, soon as my mom's was called from the school, because you see, we ain't have cell phones, so only how you could contact your moms back then was from the school. And anytime that school number popped up, we was shook. Ain't no way in the world the mom's fitting to get up on this phone while listening to her disrespectful child, the child she raised and she is responsible for because she is the custodial parent. And a lot of responsibility come with that. A lot of accountability come with that. Being the custodial parent. Some checks come with that too. But that's the only thing they be worried about. The responsibility and the accountability, they look over that. How can you sit on the phone and now you're going to try to coerce this school to deal with your problem? Incredible, yo.
Hear her perfectly fine.
Turn up the volume.
Stop lying.
Turn up the volume.
Talk. You hear her. Hello, Mom.
You need to relax. And you need
She
to get
said,
out of my
"Hello.
face.
How are you?"
You need to get out of my face because I'm not playing. I'm going to give you one other option. And then I'm going to have to be forced to do something because you want to get in my face.
Do you not hear my mama talking to you or no?
I will call her from an office phone.
For what? She on the phone already.
That's okay. I will call her from an office phone. I'll let her know what's going on.
Let me know.
We'll talk to her in there. Like I
Okay,
told you.
tell me what's going on. Why am I here? Why?
Go in that
Okay, why
office
am I
and
here?
we will tell you what's going on.
No, y'all just want to mess with me every day. Y'all just
No, don't touch him.
every day. This is mine.
Oh, she's not going to snatch that, is she? Okay, now you're done.
Really?
Now you're done. Don't do that.
Bro, get
Don't
off of
do
me,
that.
okay? Get off of me, bro.
Don't do that.
Okay, don't do that. Get off of me, bro. Get off.
Hands
Get
off.
off of me. You get your hands off of me, bro. Yes. Bro, get off of me. Okay, I'm
Stop
stopping. Stop
resisting.
touching me, bro.
Stop resisting now.
Bro,
Stop resisting now.
get off of me.
No, you're done. You're
Okay, I
done. You
can be
put your
done.
hands on administrator. You are done.
Bro, Coco, cut it down.
Stop.
I'm not fucking resisting. Get the f off of me, bro.
Okay.
You fucking pushing me and shit. I'm not
you're
resisting.
making
I'm
it worse.
sitting on a fucking day.
You're making it worse.
Bro,
for
if I was
yourself.
resisting, I would be beating your ass right now. Get the f off of me.
Get off the table now. I'm done
You
with
just
you.
put me on the table, bitch.
I'm done with you.
Bro, get off of me. But I don't care. Call who you gotta call. I was on the phone with my
Can
mama.
you send it back and get us to high school? I got one juvenile.
Do that.
All right.
Wow, these teachers do not get paid enough, bro. If this is what they got to deal with, if this is what they, nah, man, that's something else I will not be signing up for. Mr. Goodbread won't be signing up for that shit.
That.
You need to calm down.
I am calm.
All right.
I was calm.
I'm done.
I was calm.
Now,
Be
now
done.
put your
Be
hands-
done. I don't care. You put your hands on me. What's up? What's up? The fuck, you want to put your hands on me? Now you want to press charges, bro.
No,
Get
you're
off of
done.
me. Okay, be done. I don't
You're done.
care.
Hands
Move,
behind your
Coco.
back.
I
Put
don't
your
give
hands
a
behind your
fuck.
back. Put
Get
your
off
hands
of me,
behind your
bro.
back.
Okay, hey, don't. This is what happened. It's
Megan.
fine.
Right, let it happen. Let me sit down, bro. Stop.
Just turn around.
Down.
Here, just turn
Can
around.
I breathe?
In the dean's office right now.
Call you gotta call, bro. Where's my phone? Where my mom on there?
Here.
What's your issue? Can I pick up
Give me your hands.
Can I pick
Give
up
me,
my
give me your hands.
Coco? Get the off of me, bro.
You got it right. There we go. Come on. Take it. Hey,
Can
man,
you get off of me, please? Let me breathe.
you're not
Okay,
following
I'll
directions.
listen. Get off of me, bro. Let me breathe. Damn, let me fucking breathe, bro. Get the fuck off of me. I don't give a fuck, bro. Tase me. Get the fuck off of me.
Enough.
Who the fuck do you think you is?
Stop.
Get off of me, bro. Move.
Enough.
Let me breathe. Okay, let me breathe real quick. Get the fuck off of me.
No. All right. Listen. I'm trying to help you, but you don't want to do it. You put your hands on administrator. I'm done. And now you're going to be taken into custody.
Yep.
So all you got to do is relax.
Yep.
You got too much.
Yep.
So you can either do this.
Get out my face.
I'm not moving.
All right, well, I'm coming.
You're not gonna call your mom.
Why?
Because you're done.
Okay, I'm calling my mama.
Stop.
Bro, Coco, you're not even stronger than me. Bitch. You pussy as fuck. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. You're a pussy.
Okay.
You're a pussy. You're a pussy. Get the fuck off of me, bro. You're not stronger than me, bitch. Obviously.
Well,
Pussy as fuck. Keep pussy as fuck.
Yep.
You destroy all the stuff. Get the fuck off me.
You're not following directions.
Okay.
Come on.
got lotion all over her.
Come on, let's go. Let's get down.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
come on. 1 kilo 52. I have one in custody. Go take a seat.
I'm straight. I'm sitting down.
Take a seat now. I'm not
Ooh,
asking you.
Coco, boy.
Enough. Take a seat and stop resisting.
Ooh,
Chill
boy.
out.
Boy.
Hey, hold up. Hold up. Come on. Just sit down.
Just sit. Relax.
I can't, bitch.
Just I don't know.
Oh, it's lens adhesive.
You see the wheels?
You know that.
What is all
You know it's shaking here.
You see it on the table, don't you? Okay, then.
Okay, let's go to my office, please. And you can either do
Okay, I can walk.
All right, let's go.
Don't touch me.
Well, too bad.
Coco,
I'm escorting
okay.
you. I'm escorting
escort
you.
me,
Chill out.
Yeah, he better move because he know how to get, boy.
Yeah.
All right, boy.
Okay.
Hey, okay, let me go. I can walk. Ooh.
Well, you need to relax.
Move. I don't
Stop
need you to touch me, bitch. I don't need
resisting.
you ain't gotta touch me. I can walk dolo. Move, bro.
Cheers.
You can't fit through the same door, dumb bitch. Move. Damn, okay, move. Man, girl, shut up.
Sit up. We're gonna go to this seat. I want her handcuffs behind her back.
Yeah.
Clearly, she was resisting and fighting. I could get them on her back, but I had to get them on her front. That's
You don't have to- I'm not going away.
No, I don't care, but you're fighting.
I'm not.
Okay, you are. It's for his safety.
Okay.
You're not like a child, we're gonna treat you like a child. Okay?
Okay. Do that.
I will.
All right. Do that.
Listen, we don't want to
Y'all
have
could
to.
fit through the same door though. That's common
All right,
sense.
go ahead,
I
stand up.
don't got it. Okay, and I put my arm on my back.
I will put it behind you.
Can I do
Do
it
not
like
grab my hand and
Good.
do not grab my arm again.
I'm putting my arm behind my back, girl.
You're gonna catch a resisting charge if you already have it.
I
So
already
relax.
did, bitch, obviously.
Relax.
That's why you called y'all to.
Relax.
I am relaxed. Can you not go my arm? I already put it behind
No,
my back.
you can't.
I did that myself. Get the fuck off my
Stop
neck.
resisting.
Relax.
Get off my neck, bro.
All right, she's double locked. All right, let's go and sit her down.
Go ahead and sit down.
Well, you're about to get searched, so don't shove me.
Okay, so you're gonna
catch
catch
another-
obviously. Can you get your fucking hair off of me, bro? I don't need you to touch me. Who the fuck called this? Like, take her out of here. You want to touch all on my neck and shit? Bitch, what's up?
All right, take a seat.
I don't have nothing. What are you searching? I have searching. It's a inside.
Don't care. This is running the show, not you.
Yeah.
So chill out. Talk yourself into an amount of trouble that you don't even want to be in.
Yep.
All right, so because you have been fighting, so if you want, you can scoot your chair up a little to make it more comfortable. Go ahead and sit back. All right, well, just sit there then. So you're now in custody, obviously, for battering on a school board employee, battering on a law enforcement officer, resisting with violence, and obviously the possession of marijuana and everything else that you have. So, and then obviously you guys that I think she resisted you. We can do resistance times 2 if we want, but hey, how are you? You want to come with me? Miss Kennedy, you ready to use your office? All right, how you doing? All right, come on in. So I'm Deputy Cook. I'm the school resource deputy, and Mr. Kennedy can kind of explain a little bit about what happened beforehand. If you,
I already did.
okay, so he explained to you a little bit about what happened. I guess you walked past him. He had some discipline that he wanted to address. She wouldn't have it. I'm sure she was using profanity, refusing to comply with his order. Started yelling, and he called me. I heard the yelling, at which point I responded. All right, she went into a classroom that was doing pictures. That was active classroom too. They were doing their computer work, and she started yelling, refusing his orders and things of that nature. At which point we try to escort her to the dean's office. So she's gonna get charges for all that. She is 18 years old. She does not go to juvenile court. She's going to go to the branch jail. She's going to get battery on a law enforcement officer. She's going to get resisting a law enforcement officer violence, and then she's going to get campus disruption. I understand. We understand.
I think that the first time she got a job, I think she pushed her at 16 and she had a battery on. She got to do better.
All right, so let's grab all your property. You tell me what you want to keep. I would suggest that everything go with your mom, so that way you don't have property there. Let me take that off. So go ahead and try to move to where I can try to help you get that off, because that can't go with you, and any other kind of jewelry would definitely be helpful, okay? That's all her property, okay? No problem. You don't need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. It was her. It's no reflection on you, okay? Adults, they make their
Yo, there you go, lying officer. Don't lie to the mother, but I respect the mother for just apologizing. Sometimes that's all you need to do as a mom. Just apologize, because at the end of the day, this is your problem, yo. Somewhere down the line, you fucked up. And it starts with the fact that where is her dad? All you heard her scream is, let me call my moms. And all you ever hear them scream is, let me call my moms. When is one of them going to scream, let me call my dad? Why they don't have the father figure in their life? Because y'all mothers be so quick to honor that I do it all by myself. Like if you get a fucking reward, and we see that y'all don't get a reward for raising kids by yourself. Y'all get heartache and pain and I'm sorry and embarrassment. That's what y'all get. No matter how y'all want to dress it up. And then y'all like to point out the one anomaly, the one out of the 99 that goes around the corner and actually come back. 99 motherfuckers go around the corner and get got. And only one come back, and y'all want to highlight the one that come back. Come on now, let's stop. We got to do better as a whole, guys. And it start with identifying the mistakes of the mother. The mother have to get to some work. She got to get to some real work. She got to heal. Then she got to get to some new information, because the information that our ancient ancestors left us about disciplining and parenting, that shit ain't right. It don't work.
own decisions. And this is what happens. You make a wrong decision on that line, okay? So she needs to learn, just like you said. This is her opportunity, all right? This might help, all right? All right, so you've been searched. Go ahead and enter. Let me get that real quick. Okay, you all right? Watch yourself. You caught it. Good job. All right.
Sad, and I know y'all gonna put words in my mouth. I'm not blaming the mother for her actions, for this 18-year-old girl actions. So don't be dumb. You know what I mean? Then again, I get it. You have done very little work on your emotions and managing them suckers. So you go all over the place when you hear facts. What I'm saying is, the mother is responsible for providing an experience so that when this girl gets to the age she is now, 18, and she needs to make choices and decisions, she can go back to the experiences that's provided. You know what I mean? That was provided in her childhood. If great experiences was provided, then guess what? She gonna make great choices and decisions. If poor experiences was provided, then guess what? She gonna be left to figure it out on her own. She gonna make some mistakes, and these are the mistakes. But in any event, it go back to how the mother provided the childhood experience. So that's what I'm saying, guys. And until the mothers face that fact, and face the reality, then we just gonna be chasing our own tail. The cycle gonna repeat itself. She gonna end up getting pregnant, doing the same shit that her moms did to her, to the baby. That baby gonna do and it's gonna keep going, guys. Y'all see it in your own family. Let's stop playing.
There you go. Here. Would you like the seatbelt on? Yeah, let me put it on. Here. Go and lean back. Good.
In Florida, assaulting a police officer or resisting arrest with violence is considered a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 0-cents fine. Micaiah was charged with assault on a police officer, resisting arrest with violence, causing a disturbance on school grounds, and possession of marijuana under 20 grams and nicotine while under the legal age. When emotions overwhelm reason, uncontrolled behavior can ruin the future and lose the trust of family, school, and society. Learn to stay calm, respect the law, and behave responsibly.
And that's a fact. It's all about managing your emotions, and nobody is taught that. Your parents don't teach you that. You got to be aware of that and go get that information for yourself. You got to be able to manage your emotions. You got to understand, our parents had enough time to put food on the table and clothes on our back, the basic stuff. They didn't have enough time to do that and teach us how to manage our emotions. They didn't have time for that. A lot of us act out and act the way this woman acted, this 18-year-old acted in this video, for attention, because we were neglected, because our parents had to work to provide the food on the table and the clothes on our back. So the love that she was supposed to give us on the regular, she didn't give us. You know that? They just send you to school. Then they get frustrated because they have their own life. They have their own deadlines. They have their own shit that go on in their life. So they get frustrated with us. So we be in the house and they start cursing and screaming and yelling and acting out. And we learn that. We absorb that. And then we go to school and we act the same way this little girl acted in school today. And then we call our moms because we think it's okay. Why we think it's okay? Because the person we fit in the call act like that. But us as the outsider, not ready to face reality because we see that behavior in our own household. We do that. We are parents that have lost control. We magically had these kids and brought these kids in the world, and we don't know what the fuck to do with them. There's parenting classes you could take. There's some real information about parenting that you can get to so that you can stop looking stupid and stop just blaming the air and stop blaming the sky, stop pulling straws and strings out of nowhere. Like, these kids is in the custodial parent custody. Then from school back to the custodial parent. And 9 times out of the 10, the custodial parent alienated the other half, the better half, so that they can get some money because they think it's about money. And with the child support check, these type of kids are still being raised. So we got to stop playing, bro. And we got to sweep our front door first. I ain't never gonna look over there until we clean this up. This is a big problem, huge problem in our community. And I didn't talk enough. Let's take it to the comment section. Please, y'all. I understand it's a lot of you that raise 3 and 4 or 5 kids by yourself, and that's your problem. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have done that. I'm telling you right now, you are one of the people that I be talking about when I say y'all built some shit without reading instructions, and what y'all built is crazy. It's messy. And instead of you just swiping the screen, getting to some information, and then adding to what you already built, fixing what you built. Because if you get to some information, no matter what you built, can be fixed. You know what I mean? You ain't got to throw it away. You can take it down and put the joint back up the way it's supposed to be if you get to some information, though. But I know a lot of you going to be in my comment section, which I do not want to hear no paragraph story about how you had to do it by yourself, because you did not have to do it by yourself. You chose to do it by yourself. You chose to. You chose to parental alienate the kids and make it all about you for attention. The attention that you did not get from your own parents. So miss me with that bullshit. Stay away from my channel if you one of those until you get some help. You know what I mean? I'm way more effective when you really get some help. Like, share, subscribe if you're new over here. 2 videos is going to pop up. One is a playlist. The other is this morning's video. And I'll see you guys later.